Have you ever wondered what divine providence looks like? Well, you're going to get to see that today. This is Vince Miller. Merry Christmas to you. I'm going to be reading from Luke chapter 2, verses 1 through 7, the birth of Jesus. It reads, "In those days, a decree went out from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be registered. This was the first registration when Quirinius was governor of Syria, and all went to be registered, each to his own town. And Joseph also went up from Galilee, from the town of Nazareth to Judea, to the city of David, which is called Bethlehem, because he was of the house and lineage of David, to be registered with Mary, his betrothed, who was with child. And while they were there, the time came for her to give birth, and she gave birth to her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger, because there was no place for them in the inn." So this is the only recorded account of the birth of Jesus in the entire Bible. And when you read the text, it's going to look like the most powerful man in the Roman Empire was demonstrating his force and power by the demand of this worldwide census. But what he doesn't understand is a greater power is at work. God. God was dictating and determining and planning this moment. This is because God and his story are always bigger and longer and more intricate than ours. I mean, the Old Testament predictions about this event are not in short supply. Below, I listed just 8 of them that declared that Jesus was going to be born and where he's going to be born and how it's going to happen hundreds of years before it ever happened. And the probability of these 8 prophecies and their fulfillment, much less the fact that any one person would fulfill them and satisfy all 8 of them at the same time, was just 1 in 10 to the 17th power. Now, that's highly improbable, unless it's God, of course. And you can read through them below and see all the little intricacies about what God was doing in this moment. So if you ever wonder what real power and influence and providence look like, well, it looks like Jesus, because God is the supreme ruler of every detail, even over the demands of one of the Roman Empire's greatest Caesars who ever lived. So take some time today and give praise for God's attention and detail, the detail he gave to the story of your salvation. And after you give him praise, ask him for clarity on all the details of this time and how he wants to use you for the next unveiling of God's story. I love you guys. I pray this has blessed you. If it has, share it with someone else. I'll see you right back here again tomorrow.